this wonderful show. Time Unraveled, written by one of our actors, Cole.Burger, is a 2-act show with a 10-minute intermission after scene 5. This is the first ever stage performance of the show, and has been an opportunity to workshop the show, making new changes every single day. Everything you'll see from blocking, set, props, costumes, lights, and mics has come together in 8 short rehearsals. I am beyond proud of this cast and crew for their hard work in this time, because they've created something truly special. Now, if you could please silence your cell phones for the duration of the show, and remember that there is no flash photography, as it can be extremely distracting to the actors. Additionally, the show will be recorded and posted, so you'll be able to watch it afterwards if you wish. There will be some flashing lights and fog, but the fog is a simple and harmless water vapor that is safe to breathe in. Thank you for your time, and please enjoy the first ever performance of Time Unraveled.
Wake up, Colby! Mom and Dad told us to be productive while they're gone, remember?
I am productive. I'm already dressed.
And you didn't set the house alarm.
So?
Somebody could have broken in last night!
Nobody's going to break in. We live in the most boring neighborhood in America. Nothing ever happens.
Fine, I'll get it. We're gonna need you to step back, man! Colby, what did you do?
I didn't do anything.
It's an interrogation, young lady.
Officer Donald Filliman,
Officer James Filliman.
Brown County Police Department. Fine, take him away.
I'm not doing anything.
That's for us to decide, mister. Then what are you two investigating? We don't want to disclose too much information. It's pretty classified.
It may or may not have something to do with a serial killer roaming around the neighborhood.
That was the classified part, you turd wagon!
Well, I said may or may not. Okay, I'm sorry. A serial killer? In Millwood Heights?
Set the house alarm!
Through intense investigation and even intenser theorizing and making things up, we have determined that this killer leads his victims into his basement and kills them with clouds of toxic gas.
He's taken at least 5 victims with no apparent reason as to why. And he gets away with it every time. They're calling him the next Jack the Ripper.
Which is where he gets the name, the Ripper of Gas.
That's his name? The Ripper of Gas?
Yeah, you like it? I came over there all by myself, with enough student loans, funyuns, and regret. Come for some wacky ideas.
We've only ever had 2 photographed pictures of the victims, a man and a woman.
Images that capture the girl name describes us.
Never showed us bodies.
Probably because vomit just spit out every time you see the violent crime scene. How bad was it?
Based on the evidence, making more speculation, we have reason to believe that the Ripper of Gas kills his victims and rearranges his body parts in ways that some people may find unnatural.
The male victim's organs were only described to us as being rearranged in some sort of mishap and way, but there were no scars or stitches on his body, making us wonder how the Ripper of Gas got inside him in the first place.
Gross.
We were told that the chick's body had 2 arms on the same side of her torso. And just leave it and when the other arm should go.
We're just trying to get a little more information about this guy that can help us find this infamous killer. You should keep an eye on this one.
Hey.
I was joking. You're too disorganized. You've been caught by now. But you two will be the first to know if we see or hear anything. Adieu, ma'am.
Don't get gassed by the Ripper.
Get dressed, Colby.
I am dressed.
Those are your clothes from last night, and you missed curfew.
How would you know? You were asleep when I got home.
Realistically, how long could 2 boys be drinking Mountain Dew and playing jackbox?
You could have gone longer, but then he grew up.
I can't imagine how you expect to go to college. I'll have a husband and kids before you even leave the house.
That is not true.
Really? What do you want to do with your future?
before people become suspicious.
It always works. Nobody asks any follow-up questions.
I sure would. Ugh, honestly. The only thing you're passionate about is playing sci-fi video games. And
What? Did you hear that? What was that? How was that? Language! I'm gonna live there, it's fine.
where do you think you're going?
I'm gonna check out the noise.
Shouldn't we tell the cops? We told them to let them know if we saw or heard anything.
Those bumbling idiots, I'm gonna check it out myself. What the?
Don't touch that!
Who are you?
Wait!
What? Who are you?
I'm trying to stop all this from happening.
What is that supposed to mean?
This device is a prototype time machine. You just let five completely different people from all different points of time into your time period because you thought it'd be fun to play with.
I barely touched it. What are you talking about?
Look around. Some of these people could be from 100 years in the past or 100 years in the future, maybe even more.
Where in heaven's name am I? And who are you?
Am I dreaming?
No, I think we're dead.
Oh well, sooner than I thought it'd be.
Excuse me, sir. Where are we? What's this? Everyone, please tell me what year you think it is.
1985.
You're all from different points in time.
Well, isn't that just the cops' pajamas?
Sorry, I'm having trouble processing this. You're just telling me that time travel exists. Like time travel is real.
Well, it's the 2020, right?
Yeah?
Okay, well then the genius who invented time travel probably isn't even out of high school yet. You've got a while before it's invented.
What do you mean by time travel? Are you telling me it's not 2031?
Wait, sorry. The guy who invented time travel is alive right now. I might see time travel happen in my lifetime.
You already have.
Is no one gonna answer me? Where am I?
You're saying time travel's a real thing. You expect me to believe this isn't just some ruse? Is the Emperor put you up to this?
What emperor?
An emperor? Are you from the Ming Dynasty?
Do I look like I'm from the Ming Dynasty?
You need a much more advanced time machine to go back that far. This one probably can't even handle traveling any time outside of the century. And what finding anyway before the 1920s?
And what if you are from before the 1920s?
Thank you, lucky star, you got it in one piece.
Where is here? Where are we?
You're in my neighborhood, man. Chill out.
Yeah, we pieced that together. Officially asking the year.
1985.
No, that's wrong. That's where we send you back to. We have to return everyone to their times as soon as possible to realign the time streams.
Okay, but what does that mean? Who are you?
I'm a time traveler from the year 2056. I travel at various points in time where people like you, accidentally let people like them into their timelines. After this, I'm going to see you let Dave Bautista out of the Stone Age.
Who's Dave Bautista?
That doesn't matter, we'll sort that out later.
Not the corner sent back to Washington.
And who are you?
Who am I?
I'm so confused. Could somebody please explain to me what's happening?
Everybody can settle down. We're all going to be fine. We'll get everything sorted. Just remember, everything's going to be all right. Eventually.
Good idea. We should all just keep calm
Then what's after that?
and carry on. What time period do you?
Hi.
Oh, hi. Sorry, I.
No, you're fine. No, you're good. You're fine. You're good. Fine.
They're smooth bean bits.
Bean pants?
Yeah. Have you heard the phrase bean pants before? How far back are we?
It's the 2020s. The heck is bean pants?
I could have sworn bean pants has been the phrase for a long time.
Well, I've never heard the term bean pants in my life. Well, you're dressed like a Sherlock Holmes villain, so it's no surprise there.
No. I should have looked. I heard an old movie say bean pants, like Mary Poppins or something.
I'm pretty sure Mary Poppins never said the words bean.
Everyone shut up about bean pants.
Who's Mary Poppins? We're not supposed to be here. What are you gonna do now? Kill us?
No. There's a child present.
Hi.
other child present.
My name's Jasper.
Oh, either that child has dropped something sleazy in his pants, or somebody here needs to take a bath.
I haven't showered in months.
Okay. I'm sorry about that. First, we need someplace to stay.
Why would we need that?
Well, we need to find somewhere we can stay long enough to hide these five from modern society, and where I can fix this time machine.
We can go to my house.
No, you're not from this time era. Your house probably has everything else in it. Or, if from the past, we have an older version of you in it.
But aren't you from this time era? We could go to your house.
Yeah, no, that's a great idea. My parents are gone for the weekend, they'd never know.
Great, we'll stay with you.
For the time being.
Do you have somewhere to be?
This decade.
Which is precisely why I need some time and resources. I promise you I can prepare this.
How long do you think that would take?
It's not long. And by tonight, we should all be back to your normal lives and times.
So we're going to spend the entire day together.
Well, I guess so, but I promise, once I get this fixed, we will send everything back to exactly where they were before they were sat here.
This ain't better work. I can't be gone from my time for too long before some bad happens.
I know how that feels.
Quickly, we have no time to lose.
Says we're holding a time machine.
To my house.
To your house.
This is going to be fun.
Not the word I ever used, kid.
Bee pigs!
You could go through the garage, I have the code.
What's a garage?
No, it's fine, I'll open it.
How do you know that'll work?
In the future, someone invents a key that can open any lock.
That is ridiculous. That could get into the wrong hands so easily.
I think it already has.
You're sure that nobody's going to find us if we hide here?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure, but I keep just getting this feeling like I'm forgetting something important.
Kobe!
Oh, I just remembered. Hi,
And who dared you to dress like that?
Who am I? Who are all you people? You just walked in and I'm completely out of nowhere! Listen, please calm down. I can explain.
So much for being secretive.
I say we kill her.
Whoa! You cannot kill her. She is my sister.
My sister's pregnant.
Good for her. Now, please,
I promise you, sister, these are just my friends.
Why is he dressed like he's from Mad Max?
Who's Mad Max?
We're just playing Dungeons and Dragons.
Excuse me?
what's that?
Just
What do you mean?
Or very loud whispers.
We're just partaking in a bit of live action roleplay.
Yeah, we're Colton's friends. Colby.
Exactly, for fun. Nothing else. We're dressing up like our characters. My character's name is Xander. The dwarf.
And on our goal you plan to go. Talent ruler over the 12 kingdoms, across the 7 islands, which inhabit magical properties, alongside my trusted interior armorer and my weapons manufacturer.
Too much, man.
What's going on?
Look, I can trust you with this secret.
Colby, no.
Well, we can't just keep it from her. We can't just keep it from her forever. I'm writing a book on the characters in the life.
Yeah, right, like you read a freaking book. What's actually going on?
We can't ever know about this. No one must ever find
You
out.
have this broken time machine, about 5 of us in different points in time, and we're just trying to go home.
We were trying to lay low!
You're messing with me. Get these people out of my house.
Trisha, please.
Wait. Trisha? Trisha Daniels. And you live in Millwood Heights?
Yeah?
I know how we can do that we're not pregnant you. I know who you are. I'm from the future. You're Trisha Mackenzie Daniels. You dated a guy named Dylan Baxter until your junior year. You're probably kissing your best friend.
Oh, anyone could have told you that. I told literally everyone my breaking story.
But you never told anyone that the best friend Dylan kissed was a guy.
Who told you that?
You did. In the future, I know who you are.
Wait, you know Trisha in the future.
Well, not personally. In the future, she's one of my favorite authors, and I've read every word of her autobiography.
And, why didn't you recognize my name?
I don't think she ever mentioned you.
No, yeah, that sounds like Trisha.
Yes. Colby doesn't have a job and he's still living at home with our parents.
Hey!
I wish I knew you were never mentioned.
So what are you doing? Is it Colby's fault?
What did I ever do to you?
Where should I start?
I'm here to fix the time machine and reinvent materials that haven't been invented yet. And yes, it's technically Goldie's fault.
So you're here to invent something.
Now I'm here to invent 3 things. Necessary devices for traveling across the time stream.
So you'll let us stay?
Please, Trisha.
The future depends on it.
I guess. As long as they're gone before mom and dad get home and they never, ever find out. If anyone of them tries anything, I'm calling 911.
You really think Officer Tweedledee and Tweedledum are going to help us if he sucks us into a black hole?
That don't think will happen.
What's up? I was kidding.
Oh, what's a black hole?
What help do you need from us?
If I'm going to send you all back to your times, I'm going to need to know who you are and where you're from. Does anyone have a pen?
Just be sure to send me back exactly where I'm supposed to be.
That's the goal, isn't it?
Good. I'll have to lose the 50s again.
What's that supposed to mean? What's wrong with the 50s?
What wasn't wrong with the 50s? The economy collapsed, everyone was at each other's throats, the rich were fleeing to space and leaving the poor to fend for themselves. The world never recovered.
It was right after the war. Why are you flipping your lid about it?
Do you mean the 1950s or the 2050s?
The 2050s, what do you think? Wasn't even alive until the mid-21st century.
My mistake. Carry on complaining about the future. I'll be long gone before any of that happens. Hopefully.
Oh yeah, you got a name, don't you, Soda?
Gee, Willikers.
Hey, John D. Rockefeller, are you alright?
I guess, but can we get this hard-boiled hooch pusher back? The others are really starting to get to me. I don't know how much more I can take.
Oh, well, sorry, I had to fight a giant raccoon for scraps of food.
Pardon?
All right, I guess I'll start. My name's Quinley Jones, from the year 2094. Judging by the looks of the rest of them, I'm farthest in the future of everyone here.
It sure seems like it.
And the reason my scent may be a little displeasing is because I just had to kill a giant raccoon with my bare hands. Future is gone to, well, after the nuclear apocalypse of the 2050s, those who could afford to fled to space, and those who couldn't were left to deal with what was left.
So, Wally predicted the future.
Who's Wally?
The future is a hellscape far beyond what any work of fiction could dream up.
And I thought the 50s were bad.
Mine were.
So, is the Emperor some sort of rich space lord?
No. He's a tyrant king that rules the land and set up camping. His rise to power started right when those rockets launched. He will salvage, steal, torture, and kill to get whatever he wants.
That's optimistic. Sure glad there's hope for the future.
So, you live in a post-apocalyptic future, and you want to go back?
Who said?
Well, we can't just stay here, that's for sure. We must preserve the timeline no matter how bad the circumstances are.
You think we haven't messed up the timeline enough already? Look around you. None of us are supposed to be here. What do you think is going to happen when one of these old-timers decides to search up their death date, huh?
What does that mean?
Maybe the nuclear particles are messing with his brain chemistry.
No. I just don't believe everything this guy tells us like the rest of you.
Hey, Buster. He's trying his best to send us back.
And how do you know that?
Well, I don't. But I can be hopeful of such. I don't know about you, but I got someone back in 1912. Oh, my sweet lady Margaret Carmine is waiting for me, and this man is the only one who knows how to bring me back to her.
Well, glad that works for you.
And your name is?
Philip Goodwin. Oh, I should never have mentioned her name. Now I'll never be able to get my sweet Margaret out of mind. I can still feel her soft hair between my fingers and her beautiful, glossy brown eyes looking back at me.
I remember those days. So in love, I felt like nothing else in the world mattered.
That's so romantic.
Yeah.
My boyfriend would never do those kinds of things for me.
Sorry, boyfriend?
Ow.
Shut
Guess.
I mean, he's not the most romantic guy in the world or anything. I mean, he never buys me flowers.
Oh, I see.
He doesn't really like spending time with me, but at least he lets me know through words and through actions. But I've made him plenty of sandwiches, so we're practically husband and wife.
Oh, you really are from the 1950s.
What's wrong with sandwiches?
Sorry. Did we get your name?
I'm Shelby. Shelby is Swiss.
I'm Chloe. Daniels. Shelby. No, I love the name Shelby. I know so many Shelbys. You're the best one. I have relatives named Shelby. I can always use another. The more the merrier. Because two heads are better.
You're trying too hard, mate.
Yeah.
You said your name is Jasper, right?
Mm-hmm. Jasper Barnes.
Don't worry, Jasper. We'll all be home very soon.
What if I don't want to go home? What if I want to stay here with you guys?
And why would you want to do that?
What if Mommy's crying again?
What do you mean, crying again?
Sometimes she cries while drinking her mommy juice and sends me pictures of my dad out with a family photo.
Yeah, you know, I can't put my finger on it, but you do look familiar.
Because he looks like Mr. Monopoly?
Who is that?
Why, of course I look familiar. You're from the future, and you've always been rid of me. I'm Mark Patrick Brownlee, 49th President of the United States.
You're the president?
I am. Well, at least I'm 2031.
What are the odds of that?
Wait, you're Mark Brownlee? What date exactly did you say that you were from?
It's Thursday, October 9th?
In 2031.
Yes.
Wow. Talk about odds.
Yeah, well, let's just say you'll have a very eventful weekend ahead of you.
What does that mean? What happens this weekend? Does something happen?
Go on. One of us is gonna have to tell him.
Tell him what?
No, you can't tell him about the future. That's not my job description. I'm just here to say this, and you guys all back to your normal lives.
Normal. Right. What if I tell him that?
No, could you imagine how he'd react if he knew?
What happens? What do you mean?
So you're just gonna let it happen?
What? What is it?
Why can't we tell him anything? If he knows something bad might happen, he might be able to avoid it. Rewrite history.
No, that would be bad. If we try to prevent it from happening, the timeline would play out differently, causing an alternate future and chaos throughout the time stream. We must just let him experience it without us telling him.
Alright then. Now I'm up to you.
What goes on this weekend? I demand you tell me. We must prepare the country. What's at stake? Whatever it is, I need to know so it can be avoided.
But that's not how it's supposed to go. We must preserve the timeline. It mustn't know about anything that's going to happen in the future, or else a different reality might play out. Imagine this. If you're a baseball player for the Guardians and you miss a pop fly because you won the game, that sucks. Your team lost the championship. If you go back in time to warn your past self of where to stand in order to catch it, there now coexists a future where you won and one where you lost. That's a paradox in time that cannot be solved. Two completely different outcomes of the same game. If we know what our immediate futures are like, who knows what can happen? All decisions lose risk and meaning. You cannot be told about the unwritten future. Your destiny isn't written yet, unlike the past. You must make those decisions yourself, not because someone from the future told you about it.
So you're not going to tell me what happens?
No.
Who are the Guardians?
Is that a baseball team?
Must be a new one.
Yeah. So we have Jasper Barnes, Quinny Jones, Philip Goodwin, Shelby Andrews, and Mark Brownlee. We got people from the 1910s, 1950s, 1980s, 2020s, 2030s, 2050s, 2090s.
2050s. Who's from the 2050s?
Oh, me, 2056.
So now you know about the imminent nuclear apocalypse, huh?
I'm a time traveler. I knew about all that.
I see what kind of man you are.
Listen, it wouldn't matter.
What? You were rich enough to fly away? How about the preparation time you need? What do you have to say about us, huh? Plan to just abandon us and orbit our prison for all of eternity?
What do you need from the apocalypse?
Some time traveler.
So, how are you going to send everyone back?
Yeah, what are you meant to?
Well, first I'll need a space-time translator. The one of these broken devices busted, so I'll need an entirely new one. In the future, an entire new language of symbols and shapes is used to translate space-time. I like this symbol. This represents the entirety of Shovlov's theorem.
It's incredible.
Oh, shove it off.
That symbol looks, not child-friendly.
It's not supposed to look like that.
I want to see.
Sorry, so you're going to invent time travel using phallic symbols?
No, it's not supposed to look like that. Next, I'll make a space-time translator, which I should just be able to make using simple household devices like a digital clock should be fine.
Excuse me, may I ask you a quick question?
Yes, I understand all this time travel talk may be a little confusing. I'd be happy to answer anything you might.
What's this?
That's a toaster. That's a toaster?
What's a toaster?
Are you gonna explain that to me?
Now I feel like I'm getting off topic.
Right, sorry. So, you're going to use that clock to translate those symbols?
Of course. Okay, next I'll need a displacement interceptor.
A what?
It's a device that protects you while you're time traveling. When you're pulling yourself through the time stream, every atom in your body is being stretched across the flow of time itself.
That sounds like it would hurt.
Well, not necessarily. You went through the process yourself, but without a displacement interceptor, some weird things might happen in your body. You don't want to end up on the other side with your heart in your skull and your nose in your crotch.
Hey, Colby, would you mind showing me where your washroom is? I suddenly feel the urge to check on something.
But it must be powered by a very specific type of battery. Have you ever seen a perpetual motion machine? It never stops moving and generates infinite energy. Scientists found a way to harness that infinite energy on a very small scale and put it inside batteries.
I thought all those were fake.
They used to be.
Should you be telling us all this? You're explaining things that haven't been invented yet and bend the fragile fabric of space and time. Wouldn't that disrupt your time stream or whatever?
Well, no offense, but I'm not too worried about any of you inventing time travel. I'm from the future, so I know when time travel will be invented, so I have nothing to worry about.
Pardon, but what if one of us uses that information and rewrites history? I know I, for one, completely lost. I have no idea what you're talking about anymore. But what if one of the others goes back to their time and, well, invents time travel?
No matter how hard you try to invent it when you go back, it won't ever happen.
How do you know that?
Well, because if you went back to 1954 and invented time travel, then time travel would have been a thing since 1954. And here we are, 2025, and we have no time travel.
But that doesn't make any sense. If she invented time travel in the past, wouldn't her actions create a butterfly effect that affects the future?
Life isn't like Back to the Future, Mark. That's a lesson I learned at a very young age. Remember that.
What's Back to the Future?
I'm not sure I understand.
Listen, let me break it down for you, Mr. Brown. Do you think if we had this technology, we wouldn't have used it to kill Hitler?
Yeah, why not?
Well, because that stuff's already happened. It's in the past. That stuff's behind us. If somebody's trying to stop a crime before it happened, they'll probably end up causing it to happen. It's inevitable. Whatever we do, we can't stop it.
Okay, so whatever they do, they can't change what's already happened. It's inevitable.
Yes, exactly. Otherwise, they wouldn't have had any reason to time travel back in the first place. No matter how hard you try to prevent something that's already happened, you won't be able to. That's life. It's time travel.
Who's Hitler?
He's nobody important.
Don't tell him that.
So, no matter what you tell me, the thing that happens to me is still going to happen?
No, you see, that's different. At this point in time, you're still from the future. Our actions could influence your timeline. The future is unwritten.
But I'm here, and so are you. You said you're from the 2050s, so to us, he's from the past.
So?
So, we know that there's an imminent nuclear apocalypse with the rich fleeing and the poor fending for themselves coming to Earth. It will happen, otherwise I wouldn't be here.
I guess that's true.
You said it yourself. The past cannot be altered, right? That's our past. What happens to him won't matter because we've lived it out.
Theory, his future, our past cannot be changed, even though the current year is his past. Interesting.
So, what I'm hearing is, if I tell him, it won't unravel for a time.
Tell me what?
Well, if you're coming to tell him, break the news to him in a way that won't frighten him too much.
Excuse me?
Don't worry, I'll be discreet.
Maybe wait till I'm out of the room. I don't want to be there when this all goes down. I've accidentally done this sort of thing before, and it's never pretty.
Well, so where are you going to be doing?
I'm probably getting started on the space-time translator. Trisha, would you mind showing me where a few things are in your house?
Oh, yeah, sure.
First, I'll need a screwdriver, a digital clock, some Cheez-Its.
Are you okay?
Fine, why?
The bruise on your arm, is it from the time jump?
That's nothing. It probably was from the jump.
It's okay. I mean, you can tell me. You can tell all of us anything.
It's nothing really. It was from Elias.
Your boyfriend?
Yeah.
Why would he hurt you if he's your boyfriend? Doesn't he love you?
I'll be just nice.
Oh, no. I'm sure I'll be fine. It doesn't hurt that bad anymore.
What did you even do to deserve that?
Honestly, I don't remember. It's usually about forgetting to do something he asked me to do.
You thought hurting you would help.
I can't even imagine hurting my Margaret.
Here.
Thank you.
Shut up.
Maybe we shouldn't send you back to the 50s if that's the situation. I want to make sure you're okay.
Really, guys, it's no big deal. You all are very sweet, but we shouldn't be worrying about my problems. We should be worried about returning everybody to their timelines as soon as possible.
Not if sending you back to the time you came from isn't safe.
Speaking of which, what's going to happen to me this weekend so I can prepare myself?
No amount of time to prepare you, my unfortunate friend.
Even if you tell me what happens, it's going to happen no matter what, right?
Time is inevitable, is it not?
So it doesn't matter if you tell me or not. Happens to me in the future. Just tell me. Give it to me straight.
Let's just say you'll go down in history with Abe Lincoln and JFK.
Wait. Am I going to be
Wait. You said you were the farthest into the future, right? Would that mean I was the farthest into the past?
I don't think that's the most pressing issue right now!
Mark, keep quiet. Philip, what year are you from?
1912. Oh, what a time to be alive. Arizona has just become a state, and Captain Robert Falcon Scott is continuing his ongoing Arctic Terra Nova expedition. And well, my girlfriend is about to go on holiday to visit family.
Wow. You have it so good. You and your 48 states. It's a good thing you're going to get sent back to your year in your timeline and live out your perfect life where you'll get shot in the head.
Take it easy, man.
Take it easy. I have your days to live.
You guys are talking about singular, insignificant deaths that may cause a few minor problems. I'm from a worldwide nuclear fallout. Population dwindles every day. You're concerned about one death from the past.
One very important death, mind you. I am the President of the United States.
Well, look how well your country turned out. No thanks to you.
Hey, calm down, you two.
Why is everyone mad at each other? I feel like I'm back at home.
Please, just calm down.
You want me to calm down, Philip? This morning, I had to hide a pile of corpses just being eaten alive by mutated vegans.
Quinley, settle
Get
down.
your hands off me.
Hey, Quinlan! Don't you dare! Dude, come on, please.
Listen, no one's getting home if we can't even tolerate each other.
Self-absorbed elitist.
Post-apocalyptic beanheads.
You know, if I was alive when you ran for president, guarantee I wouldn't have voted for you.
The world was a better place when you weren't alive.
You saying my birth caused the apocalypse?
Your face caused the apocalypse.
Guys, seriously.
Let's talk about something else. I'm assuming from your rattling about the future that we beat the communists in the space race, right?
Yeah. Landed on the moon.
The moon? Golly gee willikers, Buster, I'm barely gonna travel the Earth.
Speaking of, where's your girlfriend headed?
She's going to the United States to visit her family. She'll be back before the end of the month. Already plan on taking her to London when she gets back.
How sweet.
She's never gone. She's always talking about how lovely it is there, so I'm planning on asking her to marry me when we're there.
That's the most romantic thing ever.
Oh, congratulations.
Yeah.
Elias would never do anything like that.
You must really love her.
I wish I could have gone with her. She's disembarking by boat today, actually. She's sailing away on the unsinkable Titanic.
Oh, I learned to put that.
Why are you telling him to shut up? Why do we care if Philip finds out or not? Time travel didn't care if Mark found out.
What do you mean? Did something happen? Is there something you aren't telling me?
He did care. He left the room because he at least cared about his feelings. It was you who told him.
Yeah, you didn't want him to freak out.
Well, look how all that went.
Do you really want Philip to be at the table panicking next to Mark as well?
Why would I be panicking? Now I'm panicking!
Look, it doesn't matter timeline-wise if Philip knows or not, but we're still people. We should spare his feelings. He obviously really loves his girl and wants to have a future with her.
You really think if we let him know what happens to the Titanic in a nice way, he won't still flip out?
Wait, what do you know about the Titanic? Does it return? Does anyone even survive it?
Oh, now we're suddenly concerned about who lives when we return our timelines. We weren't just a second ago.
You think you have it made, Mark? At least you get to die when you go back.
In case I've noticed how Coin made. I'm not particularly fond of that.
I feel about a life far worse than death every day.
Stop fighting, or it'll soothe me and I'll fall asleep. It's the only way I know how.
Everyone, please stop fighting. I thought we're de-escalating.
Hey, it's alright, it's alright. I got this.
Do your worst.
Oh!
Dang!
Colby!
No, I'm good. I can do this. I can do this.
You sure? Just leave us alone, Chloe. We don't want anyone getting hurt.
It's funny you should say that.
Disregard that smoke. Don't check the basement.
Wait, what's going on?
No, nothing. We're good. Just things with a teensy bit out of the lava plan.
Yeah, you're bleeding.
Oh, really? No, I thought this piece of lamp in my arm was a birthmark that I never noticed before.
Sorry, what? Did you break the lamp? Oh wait, that's new! Mom, just put it!
I need to say that lamp. It fell on me. I was attacked.
You were attacked.
By a lamp! I was attacked by Clinton.
Nothing's happening. He's got in a small disagreement.
You decided to throw hands?
Oh, God. Okay, now it hurts.
Don't remove it. You don't want to cause internal bleeding. Get a bandage, get something to soak up the blood, and I'll help.
She's making a move.
No.
Don't worry. I know how to get the blood stains out.
Excuse me?
Thanks.
Nobody else heard that.
I'm going.
No. You can't let her this down. We're trying to lay low.
My cousin got the face on him at once, and then
Great. That's not what we're worried about right now.
we burned 5 seconds of everyone at each other's throats.
Gonna need some fresh air.
If you think going outside is a good idea, then you're mistaken.
Nobody recognizes me. I'm barely out of college.
So you don't think maybe walking around in a full suit in the middle of July? No, not gonna hurt any minutes.
Fine. I'll take my blazer off.
Oh, yeah. Then you look completely normal.
Oh, yeah. Unrecognizable.
Don't be gone long.
Trust me. I won't be. I'm gonna be in this time period as much as you guys don't want me in it. My opinion is sooner that machine gets fixed, the better.
And what's stopping him from running away or getting the police?
Just believe me. I'm not gonna try anything. Please. Just need to take a walk, like me and my wife used to do before I was elected. She loved going on walks together. It's the one thing that calms me down because it reminds me of her. I promise I won't be gone long.
I think we could all use a little calming down. Any update on rebuilding that machine?
Well, this clock was from the same company that the original prototype time machine was made from, so there's not any major modifications I need to make in that department, other than adjust a few of the broken things. I don't know what any of that means, but I'm guessing that's good. We'll be back in 1912 in no time. I can watch my girlfriend board that floating machine of death?
Wow, you missed something.
Floating machine? Titanic, 1912, gotcha, I'm all caught up.
So how close are you?
Well, we made progress, but it's hard to say.
So for now, we're stuck with each other.
We don't rip out each other's throats first.
Should we set the house alarm?
No.
There's some market time.
No, we'll just stay in this room, we'll see him when he walks in. If there was a threat in the neighborhood, we wouldn't walk through the front door.
Exactly. A house alarm?
Like to wake up the house?
Excuse me, are you the local authorities here? Who you are?
Oh, yeah.
Officer Donald Wilderman.
Officer Graham, gentlemen.
Brown County Police Department.
Right. May I request your protection?
From what? Is someone trying to rob you? Is that creepy guy from 2 streets down?
Does it remember gas?
Is it Leonard?
Who's Leonard?
No, don't get me started!
We don't like Leonard.
Well, I'm actually not sure where to take myself from. But I know something really, really bad is going to happen based on what I understand. It's going to be hard to prevent.
Not to worry. You got the right people. We take our jobs very seriously.
Partner?
Not the time! So if you don't know who this perpetrator is, how do you know something bad's gonna happen?
Someone told me they knew more about it than I did.
Is it interrogation time?
Not yet, Nimrod! So what kind of protection do you need?
I'm trying to not get assassinated.
I see.
Going on with Bangladesh for assassination?
My mistake. Shot.
And you know this is gonna happen?
Yes, the week of October 11th,
So 3 months away.
2031.
Like the time? Like military time. Like 2031 as in 8:31 p.m.
No, 2031 as in the year.
Wait. Let me get this straight. You're reporting a crime that's not happening, I don't know, over half a decade.
How do you know for sure this is gonna happen? What's gonna happen so far into the future?
Someone told me. Someone from the future.
Yeah, right. You're supposed to do that.
So you're saying someone from the future told you you were gonna be shot?
Yes, you can't let word of this get out. Don't tell me when I know how I died. I just need to make sure that future me doesn't get killed. And I know how crazy that sounds. But I need your help.
We'll make sure to contact you again. We're about to head back down to the station to feet anyways.
Apparently we took too long trying to identify the river gas.
Officer Leonard leads us to it.
Leonard?
Don't get me started!
We don't like Leonard!
Different Leonard.
Right. Well, thank you for your time. I really must be getting back to the rest of this place. Time game.
Have a good day, sir.
Mark Browning. Remember that name. You have to protect me someday.
Thank you, Mark.
Don't make out about a river. I told you that flash we found on the ground looked futuristic.
And the sound it made, I knew it was something from another world.
We have to remember, October 11th, 2031. Something bad's gonna happen.
And did you hear what Mark said? There's other people from other time periods. Do you realize what this means?
Like we need a young Judy Dench to travel from the past so I can, I don't know, sweep her out for being carried into the sunset.
No. Why would that ever? Never mind. If we discovered this secret group of time travelers, we'd be able to outshine the ripper of gas caves, and we'd be praised for all our hard work instead of.
Don't! You start.
Let's think about the implications of having a higher knowledge of the future here in our time period. They could warn us of crimes before they ever happen. We'd be the greatest crime fighting duo in all of Brown County.
And maybe we'll finally get that TV show we can dream about all of our lives.
Double Jeopardy with the Bildermans. We have to follow him.
I have to resolve my finance. This is how we can input where you all are from.
So, what's next then? The derangement preventer?
The displacement interceptor.
Yeah, that thing.
Well, the one on this prototype machine wasn't really that damaged and only broke because of the zap and right you all hear. Hence why you all hear with the body parts in the right places. But there's this thing in my future called duct tape, or so imagine. But the batteries, they're leaking fluid. They're fried from the jump. We'll have to synthesize those from scratch.
I am utterly baffled that the configuration of words that just come out of your mouth is some sort of coherent thought. Did you say duct tape?
Don't feel too bad. I'm from the future and I don't even know what it said.
Why do ducks go extinct?
It doesn't matter that you know what I'm doing. I just need some more time to finish it.
Breakfast.
We replaced the lamp.
We're not going home yet.
Shopping.
How was your walk?
It's nice to have a break from Quincy's constant bickering.
Oh, good thing you won't deal with me ever again after this weekend.
Guys,
Or anyone else for that matter.
we'll be out of each other's hair soon. Can you just try to get along until then?
So, anyone else find anything dark or anything about the future?
Not more than we already have. How is everyone?
I, for one, am terrible.
I'm in a loveless relationship.
I'm gonna get shot.
I have to pee.
That is just so lovely.
Okay, then all of that is like
Perfect. I can begin working straight away.
Wow, I didn't know we had so many.
Oh yeah, Scholar, long and far from these.
Colby, did you take those out of the smoke detectors?
No.
He's lying.
Colby, there is a serial killer that poisons his victims with gas running around the neighborhood. What made you think that's a good idea?
Put them back.
See, this is why you're never.
Yeah, I know. Never amount to anything. I know.
Were you expecting company?
My knowledge, this wasn't me. What do we do?
They're being pretty persistent.
I have no idea what to do.
I'll handle this. Where do we go?
Scratch. Yes. Some voice. Hurry up. What?
Good evening. Can I help you? We've heard through the grapevine that you may be housing some visitors.
Visitors? No, it's just me.
Where's your brother?
He's at a sleepover 4 houses down.
Odd. The house 4 houses down is, vacant. We want to go to door today?
Oh, yeah, 4 houses down the other way.
We're just trying to look for anything we deem out of the ordinary.
I assure you won't find anything.
Oh yeah? What's this?
Oh, that's a school science project.
That's your science project.
Yeah.
I don't think those symbols are very skill appropriate.
Hey, that's not what this is. Ow!
Who was that?
The TV.
TV's not.
The radio.
What radio?
Is that noise from the bomb?
No. My stupid brother took a battery on his hand.
And you still haven't replaced them yet?
What?
You said your brother was 4 houses down the other way.
Who's back? Who is back? Maybe something will sway these two quickly.
Like it's keeping me online too.
Saw the script to be that way.
Who's better, you or him? Because I saw the scarecrow, and it was fantastic. So.
I think I'm better.
Okay, fair.
No.
That's fair. You got a couple more years to keep doing it, too, right?
Well, let's just hope that time travel sends you all guys back for Dumb and Dumber the rest of us all.
Oh, gee, I can't go to jail. I've heard it's dreadful.
From who, Elias? Oh, your silence speaks volumes. Doesn't surprise me. If he's such a terrible person to you, why are you still together?
I think it's too late to leave each other now. No matter how much I don't love him or love someone else. He thinks we're going to get married. There's not much I can do about it anymore.
What makes you think that?
Didn't you hear me earlier? I do his chores, I make him food.
No, like, are you engaged?
Well, no.
Well, then you're not committed to anything. Just leave his sorry behind.
If I left him, I would feel so bad. I told him I loved him and I was committed, but that was before he started.
Shelby, you didn't commit to any of this. You don't feel bad. You deserve better.
You really think so?
I know so.
And how do you suppose that?
Nobody who forces his girlfriend to do his chores and then hits her when she doesn't deserves someone like you.
Like me?
Elias is a horrible person. And no horrible person deserves to have you by their side every day.
What makes you think I'm not meant to just be the little housewife of some man?
Shelby, you could have anyone you want. You're kind, you're smart, you're funny, and you're pretty freaking cool. Look, just don't go for any type of life. Find someone who'll take care of you. You might. Be closer than you think.
Well, you must be the expert.
Well, I'm not exactly very experienced in that, complicated field of operation, unfortunately.
So you're single?
Yeah, since birth.
Have you had your first kiss?
No?
Really?
Really? Hello! Shelby Andrews! Woo! Shelby Andrews? No.
Is something wrong?
No. Oh, no, Mrs. Oh, God. The timing, they line up. I didn't get the dots. It was her maiden name.
Colby, you're scaring me. I'm so sorry. Did I do something wrong?
Well, Shelby, you're my grandma.
Your grandma?
It all adds up. The age, her old name even looks like her a little bit. Oh!
Colby, so what if I'm your grandma?
What do you mean so much?
You're making it so weird.
That's pretty weird. I'm not doing much heavy lifting in that regard.
So that gets my nothing.
Well, not anymore. I didn't know yet, but apparently I've kissed you before.
You kissed me?
Yeah, you're my grandma.
So you have had your first kiss?
No! If somebody asks you who their first kiss was, you'll go, oh yeah, my grandma. Because that's not everyone kisses their grandma.
So I become your grandma. Your grandma's name is Shelby Andrews.
No, it's Shelby Nichols. Andrews was her maiden name. That's why I didn't recognize you were her at first.
So you and Trisha.
Yes, all your grandchildren. Oh, you're so hot. That is what you
Why should this change anything?
What?
I love you.
Yeah, well, I love you too. As your grandma.
So that's it? You just don't love me anymore?
Of course I love you. Yes, you sent me birthday in the card.
No, I don't.
What do you do on your scene?
Maybe we can convince the time traveler to send you back with me to the 50s. We could get married, live our lives together.
No. I do not want to be my own grandpa. I am not giving back to the future.
The time traveler said life isn't like Back to the Future, whatever that is. You won't be your own grandpa, you'll never exist. We can rewrite history.
Okay, but if I marry you, then I'll never be born. I don't fade out of existence or something. I don't really know. When you explain it, it was all just really confusing.
He said time is inevitable. No matter what happens, you're going to be born since it's already happened. So it doesn't matter if we get married, right? Because you'll just be born anyway.
Shelby, I don't want to go back to the 50s and marry you. As beautiful as you are my grandma. And nothing will ever help me get over That's not the point. Please.
Are you saying you don't love me back?
No, Shelby! Crap! Oh. No, I better say, let it cool off. Yeah, I can give it some time. Hopefully it won't be long before that time travel guy can just make it all work in this wall, just blow over. I just don't really know how much time we have left.
Alright, once they wake up, we all have to convince them that you guys are from other time periods. Quinley, you're my uncle, and Jasper's your son. Philip, you're my friend visiting to help with the science project, and Mark, you're his father when you pick him up.
And I'm your grandpa over for a visit.
Sure.
How are we supposed to explain Philip's 1912 outfit exactly?
You say this morning.
Perfect.
Perfect's a strong word.
Why? What are you telling us?
I may have encountered these two on my walk.
Mark!
You idiot!
So while we were planning all of this out just now, you just decided not to say anything.
No, I was just trying to warn them about my assassination. Maybe someone could prevent it or help me.
You're gonna get shot, Mark! Wake up!
What? Who's yelling?
I am not from 1912. Very concealed, Philip. Excellent job. Oscar-worthy performance. Thank you.
Who's Oscar?
Acting is Philip's strong suit.
Maybe laying low isn't your strong suit, Mark. There's nothing we can do about your assassination. It's unpreventable. You've given us away for nothing.
All this would be going so much smoother if it weren't for you, Mark.
Okay, maybe when they wake up, I'll just take another walk and...
No!
Everyone, stay quiet. We don't want to wake them up again.
No more walks, no more cops. We must all stay in this room and in view of everyone else.
Speaking of, where are Shelby and Colby?
Not Shelby.
I'll go look for Colby.
I'm going with you. And I'm going outside alone again.
Yeah, Philip, come on. I'll help you around for whatever this is.
What's wrong?
Colby's my grandson.
You're crying too. Wait, your grandma Shelby?
Unfortunately,
Oh God, what did he say this time?
he doesn't want to go back to my timeline and spend our lives together.
Well, yeah, he's got his whole life ahead of him in the present. I mean, I always tell him he'll never amount to anything, but I'm his older sister, it's my job.
I want what's best for him, but now I can't return to the 50s with some guy I don't truly love, knowing I could have had the nicest, cutest,
Easiest, stinkiest, stupid.
That's not the point, okay? I fell in love with him in under a day. Love at first sight. I thought I knew that for sure. And if he truly loved me back, he'd go back to my timeline and we'd spend our lives together.
That's just all wrong. And I don't really think our parents would approve, especially my mom, since she's, I don't know, your daughter.
But she wouldn't even be alive back then. So why does it matter? I just know I'll never find anyone better.
Shelby, you just met him today. Listen to yourself. You're trying to force him to go back to the 50s and live out his life with you when he has to keep living the life he's already living in the present. You're trying to force him to do something he doesn't want to do. That's a one-sided relationship. Ringing any bells?
But I can't keep pursuing this thing with Elias now.
I promise you'll find a good man. My grandpa's the sweetest old man I know, and his name is Fred, not Elias.
But I don't want to grow up to marry this Fred guy.
You haven't even met him yet. What if he resembles Colby even a little bit? They have the same genes. And really, you'd rather marry Colby? Colby Daniels?
I don't care what anyone says. I'm bringing him with me to 1954.
I need someone else to side with me on this. There.
What? Who's behind me? Why am I tied to this chair?
Your partner in crime.
Partner in fighting crime, you mean? I would never partake in crime myself. This saying is true. It simply doesn't pay.
Well, I need your opinion on something. It's an emergency.
Not until you untie me, even if it is an emergency.
Okay. Well, Shelby here is trying to date someone who doesn't want her back.
Oh, never mind. Huge emergency. Talk to me.
We appreciate the help.
Clearly you need some assistance. Not to worry, I know around these parts as Donna Filderman, crime fighter, Burgi collector, and nice to meet you, Shelby.
What am I supposed to do? My boyfriend's awful to me, and now I find a boy who's actually sweet and caring, and I can't help but fall for him.
I've been there too.
But he doesn't want to pursue anything with her. I need you to convince her that whatever she's thinking is a bad idea. I figured since you were married and have some experience, you'd be able to help us.
What? Married? I'm not married.
The news.
Ew, no, he's my brother.
Ugh, oh God, oh, I am so sorry. I figured since you're the same last name. No, you got it all wrong. Oh God, well, that clears some things up.
Yes, I chose to pursue my career instead, although I wouldn't be opposed if Ernesto from Forensics knows me once in a while, or show me his blood splatter conclusions. I got to examine my DNA.
What do you think I should do?
If this boy doesn't feel the same way towards you, just accept that. It's not your fault if he doesn't. And just because you can't be with the boy you like, doesn't mean you can't leave the boy you don't like. Don't feel bad for breaking up with him if he's a terrible person to you. Shelby, you're meant to be so much more than just a housewife to some stupid guy. You're a person, and a good one too.
Really?
Really. You'll find the right partner eventually.
It's true. I'm living proof of it.
But if you want a second opinion, James is just as much of a love whisperer as I am.
Is James married?
Oh yeah, rubs it in my face all the time.
Well, that makes me hopeful about my situation.
You literally get married one day. We all know this.
Yes, Shelby, we all know this. For what do we have if we don't know?
No. Like she actually does get married. We all know it. It's coming. I don't want to do it.
Should we make your brother out?
You can try. Weird. It always looks so funny. The only thing that would wake James up is the fresh smell of onions. Onions! Wait, he complected Vicky!
Where am I? What? Who are you?
Hi. This is my friend Shelby. She's a school friend. She's helping with the science project.
Science project. I remember. What does it do?
It tells time.
I'm sorry, I think something like that had already been invented. Why am I better?
It's part of the project.
You have to telepathically tell the other. It's for siblings. To telepathically tell the other person what the time is without communicating verbally.
But you said you didn't realize we were siblings.
Did I say siblings?
Oopsies.
What?
I think I just turned this thing off.
What are you trying to do? Hey, what are you doing out here? Oh, man, what time is it?
What do you mean? When time is it? Now? We were looking for you, Tommy. Where have you been?
I ran out here to shelter guys from the cops, and then
And then you made her cry.
Kinda. When she sauntered in here a minute ago, she didn't look very kinda.
What did you even say?
I kissed her.
And that was her reaction?
Yeesh! How bad was the kiss?
No. That's just an important detail. I realized, I realized, there's no way to sugarcoat this. She's my grandma.
What?
Holy beefcakes!
What are the chances of that happening?
I don't know. Now she's trying to get me to go back to the 50s with her. Hence, what I say out here.
That can't happen. I've had it up to here with people in timelines that they're not supposed to be in.
What? What are you looking at this for? We don't want to be here either.
So she just leans in and kisses you? No warning? We just met today.
Well, I guess that may have been slightly more commonplace in their time and, wait, no, 50s. Lead paint.
This is just like Back to the Future.
What's Back to the Future?
Oh, before your time.
It's a movie.
Well, it's more than a movie. It's a franchise. The fifth is the best one.
The fifth one?
Oh, after your time. That's a movie.
I don't know what to do. I thought I loved her, and then she turned out to be the woman that knits me awful sweaters, and she's a big on it. That puts like an interesting spin on things.
She'll be out of your hair soon enough. The displacement interceptor was successfully attached to the rest of the device. I just need to assemble the batteries now.
We don't have much time left.
Well, you don't.
Yes, Margaret.
Hopefully I don't either. Death would be a merciful escape to the life I'm living in the future.
Holy,
Let's focus on the positive.
there were just so many emotions that just went through my body in the last 15 minutes. I was in love. I had my first kiss. I straight up vomited. I almost became my own grandpa.
Yeah. I remember those days. Not the grandpa part, but being in love for the first time.
It's a feeling you can't describe.
When those little rays of sunshine fire off in your heart.
Feels so satisfying. Like victory. Fireworks.
How patriotic.
That feeling stays with you. I should have hugged Margaret more the last time I saw her.
Especially because it will be the last time he's here.
I'm sure to give a heartfelt goodbye to my wife this weekend. Just wish I was home and could do it in person.
And what was her name?
Stephanie Brownlee, first lady United States.
How about you, Quilly? Is there a special lady in your life?
There was.
What was married?
What happened?
Used to be just me, her, and our daughter, trying to survive the apocalypse. Every day going about it was never ideal, but we had each other to get us through it. And one day when I went out to go find some food, I came back and they were gone. Could only assume it was the Emperor's men who did. I never saw them die, but that was years ago now. I know they couldn't have survived that on their own, not for very long. They were the one thing in this world that gave me purpose, someone to protect. Can't count the amount of times I woke up with some stupid, meaningless dream that they'd be there in my arms again at last. Stupid dream is the only thing keeping me from wanting to end it all. Make me keep going, keep fighting, keep living.
It's not a stupid dream, Quilly.
The reason of reality said I'm dreaming for the impossible.
What defies reason and reality?
Defies death.
Defies inevitability.
It defies family relations. Please help me.
Can love defy time? What in heaven's name was that noise?
That sounded like this noise from this morning.
Yeah, I know that sound anyway. They better not have activated the time machine. It doesn't have any batteries in it. I just finished making them.
Oh, being.
I have to use some heat.
We should go inside and see what that was.
Well, hope Joey's calmed down a little bit.
What happened? Did something happen with the time machine? Where did those two knuckleheads go?
I think you answered your own question.
Don't
tell me to let them get away.
Not exactly.
They time traveled somewhere.
Unfortunately.
What the hell, you guys?
Wait.
I'm trying to go with there someday anyway.
That's exactly what I'm saying. It wasn't our fault.
She's telling the truth. They just grabbed the time machine and...
No. The displacement interceptor doesn't have any batteries in it.
So, wherever they time travel to, the bodies are all jumbled up.
If they even survive the jump, this space-time translator isn't displaying anything. Who knows what it can be? Where are we?
I think we just time traveled somewhere.
What is that? What is that?
How's it possible?
You hurt?
No, I can move it a little.
I'm gonna be sick. I can hear my stomach, but where's my stomach?
What do you mean, where's your stomach, you idiot? It's inside of you. What you should be focusing on is my arm.
I can feel my heartbeat in my butt cheeks, like my actual heart in my butt.
How are you even alive?
Oh, my inside feels terrible.
Well, that's nice, Jane. Are we not going to talk about the fact that my left arm is sticking out my right hand?
Wait a minute. Do you think we could have time traveled into some sort of dystopian future where humans have evolved and have rearranged organs and two limbs on the same side of their person?
But what if that's only a week ago? Oh, but we could be the first cops to ever time travel. Take that, Leonard!
Don't give me a story!
High five.
What's that?
Whoever smells adults it.
No. I didn't fart this time.
Then let's all just gas.
Are the batteries finished at least?
Yes. I think so.
How do they work?
This lamp, is it battery powered?
Yeah, the batteries have to get in here.
If we put them in the lamp, we'll be able to test it, and as soon as it lights up, we should be good to go. Voila!
Is the lamp supposed to
Okay, that is peculiar. Don't worry. We must have waited for the perpetually spinning mechanism to start creating energy. If we leave it alone, it should figure itself out all by itself. This is why you always check your batteries before time travel.
Right. I'll go look for something else battery powered. That lamp almost never turns on.
So what now?
Well, we have until this lamp turns on before we go back to our lives.
Our unfortunate.
Miserable.
Leading lives.
I guess so.
Wait, who else is on? What do you mean? Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Where's Jasper?
Jasper? Hang on!
Jasper, how long have you been in there?
I didn't know if the post was clear or not. You told us to hide. And then I heard Shelby and Trisha and some other girls talking about boys, and I thought, and practically bored me to sleep.
Well, welcome back. Now that we have the 5 of you, as I'm saying, we can all easily city back to the points that you came from as soon as it's done.
At least some of us get to say a final goodbye to our loved ones before we're ripped away from them forever.
Not me.
You have all weekend.
No, I don't. 10 hours ago, I left on a flight to Germany, leaving my wife back in Washington. Said you're returning to next week. Which I suppose is going to happen in New York.
I guess that's true. You are in Germany.
I didn't get a goodbye. You keep saying I do, Quincy, trying to make me feel sorry for you, realizing I didn't get one either.
What if we stay here? What if nobody goes home?
Well, that's not how this is supposed to work. You must return to the time you came from. You can't disrupt the time stream. That's the rules.
Why?
Excuse me?
Says who? Who's telling you how time travel works, huh? Who's this higher power that'll punish you if you don't protect the time stream, huh? Who do you work for?
Nobody. I was told a long time ago how time travel works, and ever since then,
By who? Who told you how time travel works?
someone from the future, I don't know who they were.
You're lying!
Listen, this isn't the time for me to tell everyone.
Tell everyone?
What do you mean by that?
Have you been hiding something from us?
Yeah, what are you hiding? I can't tell you. I promise you, there's nobody I work for. I'm just an independent man from 2056 trying to correct the time stream and keep everything intact.
And what have you done? What if you, and Mark, and Colby and Trisha even, and everyone here tries to stop the inevitable collapse of the Earth before it even happens?
It's not how it works.
I don't care how it works. Everyone here has more than enough time to do something before the nuclear apocalypse. Before you send me back, I can tell you exactly how, when, and where to stop
How do you know whatever you tell us is gonna work, huh? What if you end up causing inevitably?
it. You don't get it. I'll tell you every single detail. It's all I think about at night. There's different ways it could have been prevented. Getting angry with myself for how things could have gone differently. Beating myself up for letting them slip away so suddenly without a chance to say goodbye. Without them, I have nothing. What's my purpose if it's not to protect my own family? Blame myself for everything that went wrong. I don't even care if the world is supposed to devolve into some nuclear apocalypse according to your precious time stream. I would do anything to bring them back.
You're not the only one who's losing family. Think about May going back to your timeline, living out the rest of your days. Well, at least you don't get killed, Quentin. At least you don't get assassinated.
At least you get a warning before you never see them again. And at least you get to die instead of wondering night after night why you're keeping yourself alive in the first place when you know you have nothing left in this world to protect without them.
What's worse, Quinley? Suddenly finding out she's out of your life forever, or having to let her go yourself? Because as heartbreaking as Margaret's death is, I know seeing her one last time, consciously knowing it would be the last goodbye, would be much more painful than just finding out the next day that the planet sank. To look in the eyes of the one you love, knowing something that they don't, and having to forget that dream of spending your life with them in but a moment.
Did you ever stop to think maybe the goodbye is the problem? You obviously all love the people you're saying goodbye to. How would you feel if you had to say goodbye to someone who thinks you love them? Would they be heartbroken? Would it ruin love for them? What if you found happiness in another person's heartbreak? How will you ever reach your own true happiness without them knowing that you prevented someone from ever giving it themselves? And what if you have to say goodbye to someone who made you truly happy, just for it to all be done when you leave them, and you have nobody?
And if you ever really find true happiness, how will you know it? Or will you spend your whole life trying to find it when you already experienced it long ago without even realizing it?
That's good, kid.
That might take you to realize that before it's too late, before time is up.
And what if you don't know how much time you have left? I mean, you could have a whole life ahead of you. I mean, you could grow up, you could get married, you could have children, you could have grandchildren. I mean, your future could be so bright despite your disagrees. Or you could be shot. You could sink to the bottom of the ocean. You could be taken from your family, they could be taken from you. I mean, we've all seen glimpses of the future. We all know how our lives play out. Those little glimpses, it changes as people. You look around, we're mourning the losses of people we didn't know would die.
Or people we knew we'd eventually lose, but didn't know we'd be losing them this soon.
We're anticipating something to happen that we weren't expecting to happen, like having grandchildren, or being shot, or by some chance meeting people who were born after their death. What doesn't change is that time still goes on, no matter how hard you try to stop it.
Then love not defy time. Then was time not defy love. They must learn to coexist.
This is why we're not meant to be in time periods we're not from. We get all philosophical. We return to our time and it's completely changed as people. None of this was ever supposed to happen.
But I'm glad it did happen.
Me too.
As annoying as I find you all, I too am at least glad I spent some time with you.
The world will all we have is time. what will you do with the time that we have left?
I'm going to miss you all.
Me too, kid. You wouldn't have to know his neck and tie over here. Granted, you were in the cabinet for a good amount of time.
Yeah, we're all gonna miss each other, but I'll see you in about a week for your
Nice to know I make it that far.
Wait, turn the TV on!
What? Why? What station?
Just any station on the other station. Just do it!
Broadcast. This just in. We have had a breakthrough on the mystery where citizens are calling the Ripper of Gas. We have had a breakthrough. It has just been revealed that the Ripper of Gas is actually the mild-mannered, middle-aged Jasper Barnes.
Well, he was nice for like 4 seconds.
Holy
What in heaven's name is this machine?
That's really not my concern right now, Philip.
Who is that person? How am I seeing them in this strange bright box?
It's a television, even I know that. But I don't know how they got it to be so thin.
Guys,
Look, the light was turned on!
The batteries are ready.
The machine is finished.
Thank God. So now, we all go home. Wow, we can clean everything up and forget this ever happened.
you've had this in your house the whole time?
I don't think I'll ever forget this.
Well, I can't just push a button and send everybody back. I have to send you back one by one. Who's first?
I'll go. Wouldn't want to disrupt the timeline any more than we have, right? Besides, likely to draw a lot of attention when we go back to our times, especially mine, which pretty much the only way to get attention is by killing people.
Killing people gets you attention?
Yes it does, kid, yes it does.
What are you doing now?
Sorry.
Well, hope everything goes well with your girlfriend and your boyfriend. I think it's grandma and whatever you got going on. And your wife.
It's been a pleasure for me.
Godspeed, everyone.
Bye, Gordon.
That was really sweet of him.
Well, what's next? I guess he's really connected with that whole cycle now.
I'm right here!
He's very proud of you.
Didn't realize how sad this was gonna be.
Can you take a minute and step out?
Yeah, I can get the battery from this.
Hold on next. I know I can't complain as much as Mark or Quilly. At least I can see my love in Mark one last time.
I'm sure she'll be very glad that the last thing she saw before she boarded back up was yours.
Well, thank you all for everything. Farewell, everybody.
I think it's time for you to go, Jasper.
Go where?
Go insane, evidently.
Thanks for the memories. I hope I wake up from this nightmare soon. Colby, you should really clean your cabinets more often. Disgusting.
Go away.
Well, it's been fun my time here.
I wouldn't really use the term fun to describe the chaos of the day.
No, I mean, time here is almost up. I'm glad I got to spend the end of it with you all.
Oh, bad joke, sorry. Shelby, you can fly out.
Goodbye, Chloe.
Wait, Shelby. Good luck. visit me at the hospital one day on board.
Ooh.
Goodbye, Colby.
Goodbye. Well, back to being nobody who never went to anything.
Oh, you shouldn't say things like that.
Well, it's true.
You shouldn't say you're not going to amount to anything in the future. Think more optimistically. A wise man once told me that.
Oh yeah, okay. Right, prove. You have a time machine. Show me who and what I become one day.
I know who I can become one day.
Wait, really? Okay, then let's do this. Show me who I am in the future. Oh, she the machine?
It's me.
Are you?
I've kept it from everyone all this time, but I'm you from the year 2056. My real name is Colby Finnegan Daniels.
I've never told anybody my real name.
Exactly, it sucks. Believe me now?
You are me. You are me from the future. Wait, no. So how do you?
Why do you think I knew who Trisha was? Why do you think I used the house key? Why do you think I knew how to build that time machine? I saw my future self building one way back when I was a teenager, like you.
Oh. Oh, wow. Okay, but why didn't you tell me any of this sooner?
This future me didn't tell me any sooner when I was your age. See, everything you're living through, I lived through exactly this year when I was you. You responded exactly how I responded when I was told by my future self that we were the same person. I couldn't let it play out any different, or else it would have unraveled the flow of time. That's just how this goes.
But what does that mean? What are the implications?
It means there's nobody I trust more to become a timeline overseer. Here. It's yours. Send me home with it. Don't lose it. Don't mess with it. Don't break it. You, Colby.
This is a thought.
Well, you can make it more advanced, so you can tell you when the timeline needs correction. I created these things, which means you can too, because you're me.
Huh. Okay, so who invented time travel?
Well, time travel's always been a thing. It's this untapped potential in our. We have hearts.
No. Like who knew the correct combination to use a space-time translator, a displacement interceptor, a perpetual.
Well, I told you that everything you're living through, I lived through when I was your age. Meaning I was given this time machine by my future self, like you are being given it now. I learned everything I know about time travel from my future self, so I'm doing exactly what he did and giving you the time machine.
It's not what I asked.
I gave you the prototype time machine.
Where did you get it?
From my future self.
And where did he get it?
From his future self.
So, okay, who invented time travel?
It's a paradox, Cole. It was never really invented. It's just this infinite loop of passing it to the younger version of ourselves. Trust me, you'll do it when you're my age.
Okay. Don't you have to kill Dave Bautista or something?
Well, once I'm back in my future, I can use a different time machine than that, and I kill him. We both know how to win that fight.
Wait. But didn't you say the guy who invents time travel is probably still in high school, right?
Yeah, he is. He's you, Colby. He's us. We invented time travel. What you're holding is the world's very first time machine.
So you're me from the future?
Yes, I think we've been over that.
No, I mean like, I will announce something in the future. Do we ever get married? Do we move out of the house?
No, why do you think I saw your house key? No, I'm in between jobs at the moment. I just recoded my time money. So I'm back home for the time being, but don't let that discourage you. In the future, you become an independent, strong, attractive, faithful, happy person. And that's all that matters. We're happy, Cole.
I guess that is all I ever wanted.
I know. And you should say that you're not the only one in the past who lives with their parents in the future.
Trisha?
Look at this. Oh, you let her not say anything. She sleeps on the couch.
But you said Trisha became a successful author.
Yeah, I was just covering up my tracks. I didn't want to reveal the secret yet. I made all that up just so that a sibling will bench. Make her think she'll be famous one day so she doesn't bother studying. And now you know that secret about her best friend kissing story. Which I guess she never really tells us. I just got that from me.
So, me and Trisha just live with our parents in the future.
Well, yeah, but she doesn't have a rad time machine like you do.
Sorry, wait a minute. So you lived through everything I did? This whole day?
Yes.
So you knew Shelby was my grandma, and you didn't say anything.
Look, I'm sorry, you think I was mad at my future self when I was your age? I was furious.
Well, how do you think I feel? Well, I guess you have a pretty good idea. Me?
I had to do the same to preserve the timeline. I think I was just happy to see Grandma again.
Oh,
It's all right, it was a while ago.
sorry, how long ago was that?
Yeah, nice try.
Follow-up question.
Go for it, I think I remember what it was.
Did Grandma Shelby ever, like, bring it up? Like, I mean, we both know what
I
happened.
mean, what would that even look like? If I were you, which I am, I would never bring up the time Grandma romance again.
I guess that's a good point. Me? She's the only person Tom Squad will ever see again.
Well, you do watch Mark do it, that shot, but you know, personally, yeah, it doesn't matter. They're all back in their times. You never have to worry about them again. Well, until our parents have to deal with a radiation problem like Queen does.
What?
Don't worry about it. This one.
So you think I'm not going to be worried about sending people back to their times? They're either going to go back to witness their loved one's death, or their own. Or even worse, if you go back to an unhealthy relationship. Well, what?
Well, I said I'd send them back to the exact points that were found when I stretched the truth a little bit.
I'm home! Mikey, I'm back. What did I miss? Skeletor took the Death Star! Oh no, what should we do? We could have filled a room that's in poisonous gas. Oh, great idea! And then we could rearrange the body parts. I gotta poop.
The White House? It's supposed to be in Germany. Does this mean...
Mark, honey, are you unpacked?
Oh, Stephanie, oh, thank heaven you're here.
There's the man I married.
Stephanie, there's so much I want to do to you. Take you around the world like you always wanted to. Do all the things I said I'd do once we got married, but by mixing with all this political nonsense, I never made the time for the two of us.
Mark, I'm the First Lady of the United States. You've given me more than I ever could have asked for.
And I'm not done. I have to depart. The flight doesn't leave until 3. That time before I depart.
What do you want to do?
No, let's just have a conversation. Talk like we used to. People, not political figures. Two people. Going on a walk together. Gardens.
Oh, I'd like that.
He even delay my flight if need be.
Well, that feels a little extreme. You do need to go to the hearing about the terror overseas. Innocent lives are at stake.
Oh, you have no idea.
Oh, this is so exciting. We haven't taken a walk in the garden in years.
What are we waiting for? Let's take a stroll together.
That's when there's knee pains. Aww.
Good to see you all, guys. So, would it be alright if I went to the next of this?
You are a horrible person, Alex. A horrible person. Maybe do all the things you don't want to do. Make all the food you don't want to make. Eat it up, not doing exactly what you want, when you want it. Why would I ever spend my life with you?
Shelby.
Goodbye, Alex. I never want to see you again.
He did all those awful things to you?
Unfortunately, it doesn't matter anymore.
Well, he really doesn't deserve you.
Thanks.
I don't see how all this time I didn't realize. I mean, the bruise on your arm should have been an indicator, but
You saw the bruise on my arm?
I mean, I wasn't specifically staring at you. You sit right in front of me. Sometimes I can't see the blackboard for your pretty hair. I mean hair.
I see.
Let's talk about something else. You really showed Elias. You broke up with him the night before the dance.
Oh, I didn't even think about that. Now I don't have a date.
Oh, really? Yeah, me neither. That's a first for me.
You're not going with anyone?
No, not at all.
Huh. What a coincidence. Both of us, without a date to dance.
Quite peculiar.
What's your name?
Fred Nicholas.
Nice to meet you, Fred.
Oh, 2094. Not exactly how I left it. I'm back. Back to the everyday routine of waking up, regretting it, and eating whatever food I can find. Who's there? Hello? Okay. Not me, I promise. Are you okay? Are you hurt?
I'm scared.
That's okay. I get scared sometimes too. Scared that I might get eaten. Or scared that things that keep wanting to happen won't ever happen. You know where your parents are? I understand. But you're surviving. You're brave. Brave enough to even admit that you're afraid. Come on. You can come inside. Nothing's gonna happen to you from here on out. I'll protect you. I promise. Of course. Thank you. Thank you for giving me someone worth protecting again.
Margaret? Margaret!
You told me you were leaving. You don't want your mother.
Sweetheart, I thought I lost you.
It's only going to be a short vacation, darling.
I'm not so sure.
Philip? What are you going on about?
I don't want to spend another moment away from you for the rest of my life. For the rest of yours.
Neither do I.
No. You don't understand. I can't lose you, Margaret. I don't know what to do without you.
All aboard! Last call aboard the Titanic!
Philip, I'm going to be late.
Margaret, what I'm trying to say,
What is it, Philip?
going with you
What?
and getting on. I don't want to be without you even for a moment. This way, we'll be together for the rest of our lives.
That's so sweet, Philip. But I promise you, it won't be long.
I have no idea.
Well, you know I'm never going to tell you to leave.
I can't wait to marry you, Margaret.
Well, now what? I always knew I'd grow up to be this time-traveling whack job that went back in time to give my younger self a time machine. When I was a boy, I took these people out of horrible time periods just to, send them back to slightly better ones as an adult. Maybe that was my purpose. That's what I was supposed to amount to. I ended up amounting to a heroic life changer in my future. I would have been proud of myself. I am proud of myself. That's that. Everyone's back. Everybody's happy. Time stream is realigned, and everyone fell in love with who they're supposed to fall in love with. My future remains unwritten. Well, apart from the nuclear fallout. What was it that Homer said? Love cannot defy time, and time cannot defy love. So they must learn to coexist. Yes, I believe that much is true.
What the?
I don't know. I think I should wait for Mom.
Yeah, we'll let her wait.
Do I just hit the X? I was worried about it. I don't want it to not save. Do I just hit the X?
Are you sure you want to stop streaming? Okay, yes.
Okay.